Welcome back, fellow gamers. Look at us go, spinning in place.
That's not spinning music.
It's,
Well, I guess.
Wow.
Because you spin the vitamins.
what?
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, the
dun, dun,
Dr. Mario.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Boing. See, I didn't even need to kill that one, and I did.
3 missiles for the one you spent.
Net gain of 2. I can count.
The education system no, it doesn't.
And hooked on Common Core works for me.
It's, hooked on phonics work for Kimari.
2 plus 2 is probably 8. Maybe. Till you get into
Like,
quantum mechanics.
2 times 2 twice equals 8.
Don't you bring your Greek gibberish into my house. I did scan that guy.
You scanned him. You didn't scan the flyer.
Oh my god, I haven't shot the flyer. All right.
They're actually really tough to hit, but they're on a track, so
Hello.
get a little closer, like on that platform there. Whoops. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
There you go.
Looks like a flying stingray. Wacha! Well, realistically, I mean, since they're not hostile, since they're not attacking me, I don't really need to.
Yeah, like they're only gonna be a, I wouldn't even call them a problem. It's that's a different one from the one you saw.
Oh. That did a thing.
Like it's a being of pure energy.
Yeah.
Again, these enemies are completely invincible until you get the wave beam. So, right now they're just platforming enemies.
Does that cut off ever?
Huh?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I guess. It's not that. It's not like getting hit once is going to like cut you in half.
Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt much, so it's
right. Like that. Oh wow.
Whoa.
Oh, that comes way further up.
yeah, it's like it didn't hurt, but damn,
Yeah.
that's some slender shit right there.
Well, like as an FPS, the most valuable thing to you is your sight of these guys.
Your sight of these guys.
These guys made me stop the first time. Like,
That looks okay. That looks like a ripoff.
oh, on the right.
Yeah. All right. That's
Like these guys made me stop. Like I think I played this. When did this come out?
logbook.
GameCube was
Creatures.
2001, 2002, 2002, right? I don't know if I brought it up.
I don't know.
In a previous recording.
I don't know where to look. I don't know what that thing is.
It's called a Shegoth. That's what it is.
Baby Shegoth.
Yeah, those are babies.
Baby Shegoth. Glacial predator. Ice shell protects vulnerable dorsal area.
Young Shegoths grow a resilient shell of ice on their backs, which serves to protect a layer of vulnerable flesh. With this being their only weak point, baby Shegoths will turn quickly in order to not allow predators the opportunity to strike their backs. Powerful hunters, they fire bursts of ultra cold gas at potential prey, then feast on their frozen victim.
Okay, so I need to shoot him in the ass.
Pretty much. And when it says that they turn quickly, they turn quickly.
Yeah.
So, the best thing to do is to shoot them in the back with missiles, and then spray and pray once. But
Oh, got his attention.
yeah.
Ow.
So they have 2 versions of. They have two projectiles. They have that projectile, and then they have a ice breath. More close range attack. And yeah, But yeah, when I was younger, I was not a fan of atmospheric games. And I was not a fan of creepy-looking things. Like like they can't follow you if you get on a platform. Like I know you're gonna tough it out.
It might be easier to just...
Get out of dodge.
Nope. That's too high.
To your left. Yeah, these guys are inordinately tough with your with what you currently have.
I'm pretty sure I can take them out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just like, and especially once you get them down to one.
Yeah, because I'm currently trying to like keep both of them on one side of me.
Yeah. But when I was when I was like 7 or 8, my uncle had a friend. So my uncle had a friend who had a PlayStation, and the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
And well, like one of the games that he had was Resident Evil 2. So, actually, maybe 6 or 7. I can't remember. But so I'm watching them play the the opening of Resident Evil 2, because they didn't have a memory card at the time, which, you know, for disc-based systems kind of sucks if you don't have a way to save.
Yeah. A lot.
And
yeah,
so
for a game like that, it's like you have pretty much a life if you can't save.
Yeah. And they're shooting zombies. So they're shooting zombies. An interesting game. Interesting game, and then they get to the very first. Well, actually, he enters the. So he got into the police station, and he was going to one side, and there's a window into the hall next to them, and you just see this form crawl across. So, like, crawl across on the other side of this window, and he's at the door that's going to lead to the next area, and he says, I'm gonna come back. And so he turns around and leaves and explores the rest of the police station before eventually coming back to that door. And he goes into it, and it introduces the first liquor beast. And have you played Resident Evil 2?
No.
So, in Resident Evil 2, there's an FMV cutscene of the introduction to the first... He's not dead yet. Oh, now he is. Oh, yeah, and they have a little... so, there's an FMV cutscene of the first Liquor Beast, which is, like, Leon or... Oh, what's her name? Ashley? No. I can't... well, Leon, or whoever you're playing at the time, is, walks up, and there's just this puddle of blood in the middle of the hallway, and then you notice that it's dripping.
I got your number, bitch.
You notice that it's dripping from the ceiling, and you look up, and the liquor beast in there. And I don't know if you have ever seen a liquor beast.
Oh, that I have seen a liquor beast.
Okay, so they're like, for those who don't know,
typically that's Denise with tequila. Hi. I love you.
So so in Resident Evil 2, liquor beasts are these skinless humanoids with these oversized forearms and giant spikes sticking out of where hands should be. So, and they're skinless to the point where they don't have eyes, and their brain is just exposed.
That sounds tasty.
And they're called liquor beasts because they have an extended tongue that they can use to grab enemies and pull them down.
It's something like a 10-foot tongue, isn't it?
Something like that.
Huge. The ladies approve. That's more than. Who was it we were talking about at lunch?
Gene Simmons.
Yeah, it's more than Gene Simmons.
So it's crawling along on the ceiling, and it looks down, and in the FMV it lashes out, and it lashes out at Leon or Claire. That's her name, I think. Claire Redfield.
Yeah,
Claire
that's
Redfield.
it.
Ashley is a different character.
I'm guessing that's Thermal Beam.
Oh yeah, Thermal Beam once again trivializes this whole area. I believe you can kill the She-Goths with the Thermal Beam in like 2 or 3 hits, without destroying their back.
Damn.
So,
Oh, I'm a She. Oh god.
pretty much. So it attacks them, and like for the time the FMV was really good.
Yeah.
And I am like 6 or 7 years old seeing this horrible monstrosity, and I didn't like seeing it. So for a long time afterwards, I had trouble with atmospheric games because it made me very uncomfortable around creepy things. Like that. So the She-Goths would fall into the creepy category at the time.
Yeah, kind of. I can see that.
And so I get there to the She-Goths, and I'm like, oh god, these things are awful. I want to stop playing. And
this fucking thing again.
like, and even before Metroid Prime, there were parts like I didn't like going into the I didn't like going into the ruins, like just the default, like not the progress rooms, just the default like Dark Ruins and Mega Man Legends.
Oh yeah.
Like like Mega Man Legends was a very atmospheric game. For the limitations that were incurred upon it through technology and budget.
Mainly technology.
Yeah. So I did eventually
Getting better at that.
I did eventually beat
Yeah, fucker.
Mega Man Legends and Metroid Prime when they were still relatively new, but the She-Goths just gave me a hard time personally because I was a wimp. And I rarely touched horror genre games until I decided, I'm over 20 and I don't even touch horror games. I think this is something I need to address.
Yeah,
So,
especially if you're going to be a game. See, that's the thing. If you're going to be a game developer, you really should, even if you're not good at them, even if you don't like them, you should play something out of every genre.
no, absolutely. And
I'm guilty of that. I don't play sports games.
Right.
I'm guilty of that. I should. I should, because there are some sports games that
offer
yeah.
solutions to problems in totally different.
Is this another one? Shit.
Actually, no. It's the one that you met after Flagra.
Pulse Bamboo.
Flagra, right? The plant boss. Flagra. There's no apostrophes, so you can't really break it up. It'd be like Flagra.
You know what? We're gonna call him. No, we're gonna call him Sammy.
But Samus is Sammy.
No, Samus is Samus. Dude, get over. Get away from me! Damn it! Ah.
Yeah, they're
No, bad touch football. And I can't kill those yet, can I? And
Not yet.
Is there anything in here that I need?
There shouldn't be.
Okay, good.
It's just a get on my level room.
Get good, Scrub Lord.
2 more She-Goths over there.
Damn it!
They should, you can ignore them. They shouldn't, other than being sources of potential damage. Actually, in the room with the first 2 She-Goths, there was I believe there may have been a room with there's definitely something behind. Well, there's progress behind you, because because you have to climb up here because you don't have the double jump. You're now just wedged in a corner.
I like being wedged in a corner.
And they'll just go back and go to sleep.
If I have anything to say about it, Does that damage count?
Yes, it counts. They shouldn't, like, they shouldn't restore health.
There's the thing, if I can get them to go back and turn around repeatedly, it's cheap, but it's...
It's cheap, but that's the Dark Souls way.
Yeah. Well, it's cheap. It's also taking me about as long.
Just like without, because I think in order to get the most, like the best situation out of them, you have to master sidestepping, which can be tricky.
Well, with two of them, yeah, because you could sidestep into the other one.
Yeah.
Come on, asshole, turn around. Go back home.
I think he left.
Well, this one didn't.
Well, no, I mean, there he goes. Oh wow, it takes like 3 missiles to break the back. I just go around them because you shouldn't fall back down. There you go. So 4 missiles total.
Yeah, which really isn't that bad. But I mean, that's with one down.
Yeah, it's a bit better. But I believe they do respawn per room. So
Get that back.
there
we go.
So yeah, I like my forcing myself to play a horror game was playing Dead Space on easy. so I could get through the game. So I could get through the game quickly, but still like get a lot of the shock value. And then I later beat it on normal.
I was wedged in a corner.
Yeah, their turn radius is quite good.
Last thing I was wedged in a corner.
Let's see, and actually, like, you want to know something silly?
Huh.
Okay, have you heard of a game called Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion? Unfortunately, they had to change their name because of a company in Germany, but it's now Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion.
Yeah, that went much better.
But
Doink.
yes, it's currently called Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion.
Yeah.
It is free to download on Steam.
Yeah.
They have a single DLC pack right now, and they're going to release a second paid DLC pack later, or before too long. And the goal of the game is get through 1,000 rooms.
Yeah.
And every so many rooms introduces a new monster, and every monster behaves fairly differently.
Oh yeah.
And all of these monsters are based on
every time.
all the monsters in the game are based on like basically creepypasta monsters, or enemies.
Did I
in...
just?
Oh, this is.
Did I go back?
No.
Okay.
This will get you the. Oh man, what? Oh yeah, it's the boost ball.
And what does the boost ball do?
The boost ball, if you hold down, I can't remember which button it is, but if you hold down, I think you have to use missiles on those. Oh, okay, no, they're just that's your way back up. Oh, Chozo Lore.
Everybody loves Chozo Lore, except the Chozo.
Let's see, so many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon the land, and we Chozo are no exception. But for all of our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future. We have come to believe that a time may never come when we can once again open the door and banish the darkness we've contained. Even so, our vigilance will forever remain. We believe that on some far-off day, a savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the entrusted one.
Not chosen.
The entrusted one.
Yeah.
The only being who can reverse the evil that grows here.
The entrusted one.
Thank you for having Gabe read that. It's serious.
You just like hearing his voice.
Well, that too.
But the boost ball will let you go up those little half pipe.
Is that a thing?
That's a Sheegoth there, yeah. But it shouldn't be an issue until you make your way back up. Oh, nice. You actually have an angle on it. Which is... No, that enemy is there by design. Nice. There you go. And
Hey, I earned that one.
then you go around to your left.
I don't want
Right,
to
now you're right. Now you're right.
This way?
Yeah, you jump up there.
From where?
Right there. And then you go behind the waterfall.
I can't get that high from here.
You look to your right. Right there. Ah, darn it. So,
And now I'm down here.
well, like, follow behind... Like, maybe it is down there. Hang on. Or no, maybe that is your way. No, because you can't get up. So... yeah. Like I said,
I like how you're the first one to take that dirty.
Yeah, I'm pretty... Oh, there it is.
Came back for lunch.
What was at lunch?
JJ Watt Gaines comment.
You know that some of those girls would be wearing them. You know they would.
Yeah, that little panel behind you.
Is it for something back here, or is this just the way back?
No, that's your way back.
Okay, so
You
panel, panel.
And I believe this is time.
Platform realignment successful. That wouldn't surprise me. Is there anything on that left side?
There shouldn't be. Okay, I guess it's not timed, but still. Oh, they fall.
Oh yeah! Bam! Boing!
And now you will learn how to
Boost ball.
Go around half pipes, and now that you have this, you can actually reach the space jump boots. But those are back in the Talon overworld.
Oh yeah, now I gotta half pipe it to get to get to the other side, so I can get out, so I can English.
Yeah. But that's how.
Wow.
That's kind of how you want it, and it's going to work on a. It's going to work on a parabolic basis. So there you go. Ooh. Some controller trouble.
Yeah, a little bit. I keep forgetting that I don't have it aimed at the floor.
But no, so one of the monsters in Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is,
Ha!
Are you familiar with the Majora's Mask creepypasta Ben Drowned?
No.
Okay, well,
They're back.
Yeah. So,
Okay, I'm not gonna waste any more time.
Yeah, I just circumvent them.
Yeah, where am I going from here?
Climb up, or there should be.
Ah, damn! I've already pissed him off.
That's fine.
You exist. You're mad.
Actually, yeah. Oh, another Chozo Lore.
Did I miss one?
No, like it's right in front of you.
Oh, I did miss one.
Let's see. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. Before it is too late, we now take our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? So, Chozo, we're having some bad times. I think there should be... Can you...
I think that's...
No, that's not a thing.
But I wanted it to be a thing.
Can you...
Gabe, hack the
turn
game,
around.
make it a thing.
Turn around?
This way?
Can you jump on that? Like that little pillar.
No, I've been...
No, behind you. That little pillar there. Can you jump, like... Oh, I guess not.
No, that's... Yeah, there's not enough of a edge there
an
to
edge.
catch her.
Alright. Figured I'd
Okay,
ask
so...
you to check. So, I mean, you can't get through there because you need the wave beam. So yeah, you're going to have to make your way back to the Chozo overworld to get the double jump.
That's a long trip.
Well, actually, remember you found that...
Oh, the other elevator.
The other elevator back to the...
The other later.
So it's not awful. And I think that should be the main... Yeah, that should be the main hub room. Oh yeah, cutscene. Foreshadowing.
Totally not Ridley.
No, that's Meta Ridley.
He's big. He's a big boy. Yeah. Let me get back to... Save room was in here, right?
Yeah.
Save.
And with that, some good progress made.
Some very good progress made. I like progress. And we will go ahead and cut it there. And we will see you next time.